What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Guys, got some updates for you. Making some changes, and again, more shutdowns, more cancellations. So, cancellations. Well, as Canada seems to be having a rough time dealing with the pandemic right now, all tournaments have been canceled. I originally was joining the Vancouver Golf Tour as a way to make up for not being able to get back to Ontario for tournaments. I joined the tour. First event was supposed to be this past Monday, and everything now has been canceled until at least May 24th, pending improvements. So we're gonna keep our fingers crossed that everything goes well and we'll be able to play, because that would be really great. I have found a new home course. I am here now, so guys, course vlogs are on the way. But now we have this little predicament where the off season is still going. I still have another month. So I'm debating extending the off season another month till I can play tournaments, because I've got all this time to improve and make content and just get better. So I think the plan is we're going to keep grinding and see how good we can get, and maybe even see, you know, how much of the gap we can close on our Arcos target to get to a +6 in the next month. Right now I'm about 3 shots away from getting to a +6, so it's good progress. I'm finally positive strokes gained putting on my rounds recently, so that's massive progress. My approach game is a bit suspect, but that's only because I've been going back and forth between experimenting with a draw and a fade, and whenever I try and hit the draw, I just play the worst rounds ever. So my approach stats just go completely to garbage. But at least now, with my fade and with this, I'm going to see some more improvements in that category. Long story short, we're going to continue with the off season for another month and just train as hard as we can and continue working out and continue to develop my game from there. Now, I do have a cool story I'd like to share, because before tournaments got canceled, I was able to at least get one event in at my home club, Cultus Lake, the place that you guys see me play all winter at. They did a men's tournament there for a lot of the local guys and members as well. I signed up because I didn't know when we were going to be able to play tournaments again. So, as you guys know, it's a short course, very scoreable, and so, you know, being my home track, I felt like I had an advantage going in and wanted to really kind of show up and bring my A game. So, first tee, don't hit a great tee shot, make bogey, and whatever. Not a great start, we're fine. Second hole, great tee shot, 2 putts, par 3, boom, par, thank you very much, moving on. Next hole is another long par 3, 193 yards. Hit a great shot, it just ends up on the left side of the green, chipping for birdie. I am feeling phenomenal. Step up to the 4th hole, which is handicap 1 of the course, hardest hole in the course. It's basically just a chute of trees. You've seen me, you know, post videos of this before. This hole's tough. Yank my tee shot left into the trees, punch out, hit a brutal 4-iron. So now I'm 40 yards short of the green, and I, for some reason, from the walk from that 4-iron to that wedge, I dug myself the biggest mental hole you could ever dig yourself in golf. Now, I made one very critical error walking up to that chip, and that was I was already doing the math in my head that I was probably going to make double, which was the absolute dumbest thing I could have done. So I'm already going there. I am now so mad at myself for putting myself in this position. Step up to the chip and pretty much just blade it right over the green into the woods. So now I have to go into the woods, punch out, which now goes over the green again, chip on 2 putts, that's a quad. So then I proceed to make another critical error, which is stepping up to the next tee shot, absolutely hating myself. I then pull driver, goes left, but all I had to do was an easy punch out. I would have had 105 in, but no. Out of anger, I punched my 4-iron through the fairway, red stake. So now, got 105 in with a wedge. It's now my 4th shot. Onto the green, 2 putts. That's a double. So that's 2 stupid holes in a row. And I am not happy at this point. This is one of the biggest holes I have ever been in. Probably ever. And I was beyond pissed. Like, beyond pissed. So step up to the next tee. It's par 5. Hard dog leg left. You have to hit a 2-iron to the corner to then have a shot in. You could try and draw a 3-wood, but it's just not the play. This hole is like a miniature version of 13 at Augusta, if you want to picture a hole. So I absolutely roast my 2-iron. Doesn't make it totally to the corner, whatever. Make par, move on. Next hole, short par 3. Chip it on, 2 putts, boom. Okay, par. 8th hole, and then another short par 3. This is an executive course, guys, so this tournament, it's par 63 here. So it's all par 3s, par 4s, just 1 par 5. So it's all short holes at this spot. Hit my wedge to just the right fringe, okay? I'm probably 8 yards away from the pin. Again, I am still in my head screaming at myself. And I blow the chip. 2 putts, bogey. So I am now +7 through 8 holes in a tournament. Now I'm going to be honest. If it wasn't for the fact that I was 90% certain I had gotten a skin on that 3rd hole and needed to complete the round in order to collect that skin, I was ready to walk off the course after 9. I was just not in a good place. I let a lot of the outside world thoughts that I've been dealing with just come crashing in, and it was a mix of everything, and the amount of hate and disdain I had for myself in that moment was just outrageous. So I make peace with the fact that this is probably going to be a terrible round, and I'm going to have to just eat it and deal with the fact that I'm going to shoot a bajillion over on my home course in a tournament. So I step up to the 9th tee. 9th is a short par 4. I roast my tee shot to 15 feet. Again, I'm still angry. I walk up to it. I see the putt. Putt looks exactly how I need it to look. Knock it in, eagle. Okay. So now we go from 7 over to 5 over. Step up to the 10th tee. Yank it left, but yank it so far left, it's good. Pitch it on, almost drain it. Have 3 feet left, birdie. Okay, we're now down to 4 over. Step up to the 11th tee. Roast my 3-wood. Pitch it on to 2 feet, birdie. We just went 4 under through 3 holes. We're now at 3 over. Step up to the 12th hole. Again, it's another short par 4 that you can go after with a 3-wood. And I roast it. I'm just on the right edge. I chip on and it just releases just a touch too much. I have a 6-footer and I miss it by like half an inch. Fine, par. Move on to the next hole. 6-iron onto the green. It's a par 3. I got a 20-footer. I lip out for birdie. Oh, so close. It's okay though. We're feeling good. The ball striking has suddenly magically appeared. And now I'm on to the 14th hole. Short par 3. Hit it to 10 feet. Sink the putt. Boom. 2 over. Okay. 15. Rope my tee shot. Par 4. Pitch it on. 6 feet. Just left it high. You know what? That was a misread. I was so close. I had the line. That was a good putt. Just a bad read. I was about an inch right of where I should have been. That's fine. We keep it moving. Step up to 16. Hit a great tee shot. 2 putts par. Okay, cool. 17. Another short par 3. Hit my tee shot to 12 feet. Just a right to left swinger. And I can see the putt. There are times when the putt makes 100% sense to me. And there are times when I cannot see anything. This putt, I saw it the whole way. Just the entire way. It made 100% sense. Stood up to it, drained it, boom. We are 1 over going into 18. And 18 is a 155-yard par 3 with the pin in the middle. So I step up. It's wind in. So I go punch 8-iron. I just get a little too excited. Yank it left. I'm just on the fringe. Take out my 54-degree wedge. Chip it on and literally come 6 inches short of it going in. But I finish at 1 over for solo 3rd place. Now at this point, guys, I am just laughing hysterically because even some of my buddies are waiting on the green and they're going, dude, what happened? They can see the live scoring, and they see the up and down that this round has been. They were like, weren't you 7 over at one point? I was like, yeah, I was. So what did I learn? Well, I am so proud of myself for not giving up on myself there. I was ready to call it a day. I was ready to basically say, you know what? I don't even think I can handle competitive golf. I don't even think I have the skills. I don't even think I'm good enough for any of this, you know, and I was ready to allow that narrative to pop in, and I crushed that. I was on a heater on that back 9, and that's with 3 basically like birdie putts I left out there. So I could have gotten a 1 under, and 1 under was the winning score. And if I wasn't so negative towards myself, I could have got away with a double instead of a quad, and I could have got away with a bogey instead of a double on that next hole. Okay, I would have saved myself 3 shots, and those 3 shots would have had me in first place. So, like, just what a roller coaster of a round that was. You know, the one thing I could have never anticipated was just how much mental strength it takes to play exceptional golf. And I have so much respect for professional golfers, because I just don't think we give them enough credit for the mental adversity you got to go through to play exceptional golf. Like, look at the stuff we go through to shoot our whatever scores, and then these guys got to go out there and shoot such low numbers. It's just insane. So I'm proud of myself for taking that step forward to fighting back after just being in such a hole mentally and being on such a hole score-wise. You know, I've never dug myself out of a hole this deep before. I've been 3-4 over and come back, but 7? There's no way. So just what an incredible learning experience. You know, and again, I learned a lot too, that had I not been so cruel to myself and just even made a bogey on those other holes and not a quad or a double or whatever, like, I can go low. I make enough birdies. I make enough pars. I see it in my Arcos data. The issue is not how much I score. The issue is I let some of the negative chatter in, and I just have those unnecessary blowups. And if I can manage those, we're on the right track. So, guys, I think this is the biggest victory of this offseason so far. There is no way I would have been able to do this before, skill-wise and just mentally fighting through. If you saw my video last summer, it's called I Got Exposed. This same thing happened to me in a tournament where I just lost it on myself and completely blew it. And I think I shot like 18 over in the tournament round. Like, I just basically gave up on myself and just absolutely hated myself and just let it happen. And this time I didn't. I fought through. I've been working so hard on my skills and so hard on my mental game that for some reason I was able to battle back. I legitimately did not think I had that in me. I'm going to be honest. I did not think I had that ability within myself. So to prove it to myself, such an incredible feeling. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you guys. We're going to get back to training. I guess we got another month of off season before we can really kick into tournaments, but this is great progress. I'm really excited, and I can't wait to see how much more I can accomplish over these next 4 weeks before things get real. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Join me on my 2021 golf journey as I grind as hard as I can to get to a +6 handicap and turn pro. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.